The way Haikyuu handles the execution of the sport in the story is excellent. It shows a deep knowledge of volleyball's technical side. It creates teams with different play styles. The matches are entertaining to watch, and more. This is part 2 in my Season 1 retrospective, and I'll cover these topics and more. Haikyuu shows its depth of volleyball knowledge in multiple ways. The first is how many different concepts are introduced, big and small. Episode 3 is about receiving. Episode 4 introduces quicks. Episode 5 goes over some positions, setter, wing spiker, and middle blocker. Episode 6 explains the rotations. Oikawa expands on the power of jump serves in Episode 7. Nishinoya introduces the libero position in Episode 8. Episode 10 introduces the jump float serve. 12 brings up the dedicated block, tip, and indirect delivery, and also highlights the dump. 13 shows the back row attack and delayed spike. Dateko introduces read blocking in 17. The episode also names the net touch and explains that if the wall touches the ball and goes out, that's a point for the other team. 18 introduces waterfall ball, joust, and using a foot to receive. 20 explains setters moving from the back row to the front. 21 shows a campfire and W formation. 22 explains cross court and turn swing, and Suki introduces feints. 23 introduces the libero set, wide broad jump, and one-handed set, and elaborates on the pinch server. 24 explains the deuce. As you can see, that's a lot of information that's smoothly and naturally delivered in interesting ways. The story also makes use of different team play styles. Karasuno has an eclectic style that focuses on the unique skills of his star players. Nekoma has no standout players. The team relies on all-around players and emphasizes its receiving skills. Dateko relies on height and strong blocking ability. Seijoh revolves around an exceptional setter that can bring out 100% of his spikers, combined with his service aces. The evolution of Karasuno's playing style in Season 1 is another way the story shows its depth of knowledge. After getting all their key players, their match against Nekoma shows that their super fast quick won't work if Hinata keeps closing his eyes, so he starts opening his eyes, and Kageyama starts slowing down his passes. Asahi also learns the back attack. Some sports anime I've seen have the issue of taking a while to form the team and playing matches. Haikyuu gets around this by starting with a 3v3 in Episode 4 while the team is forming. After this, they move straight into a full 6v6 in Episode 6. After the 3v3, they play Seijoh, the neighborhood association, and Nekoma, which is halfway through the season. Then they play Tokonami, Dateko, and Seijoh at the end. That's 5 or 6 full matches in 25 episodes, depending on whether you count the 3v3, which is a strong statistic. Finally, the matches have that X factor, that swagger. There are countless epic moments. Something new is always happening so that the matches never get stale or repetitive. The characters are constantly strategizing with each play, and then all the things I covered before all add to the spectacle of the matches. In conclusion, Haikyuu shows its love and respect for volleyball by explaining and using several rules and concepts, having various team playstyles, evolving those teams' playstyles, playing games frequently, and making the matches cool and exciting.